Okay. The way that I do it is that I look at the ATR. Okay, so I'm going to break this down for you guys. And this is how you should actually be doing this as well, whether it's the roadmap or the trade scalp or the Atlas line, whatever you're using. This is how I do it. I always have the ATM strategy, except for the autopilot, which does it automatically for you. The autopilot does not need the ATM strategy. You actually should have it turned off. So I make sure that I have here an ATM strategy that is closely aligned to the ATR, right? So I have a couple of them, right? You see here I have slow market, I have fast markets, I have 8-tick, target. This is more for the 8 range. This is 5-tick, 4-tick. So you can create as many as you want. Now, if you need me to show you how to create these custom ATM strategies, tell me. I'm happy to show you. It's very simple. You go to custom. Over here, you say, I want to have a situation where the market's a little bit more active and volatile, right? So let's say that it's 20 ticks and the profit is half of that, so 10 ticks. So that's the equation of 5 points and 2.5 points, right? 20 ticks and 10 ticks is 5 points, 2.5 points, and that's it, right? I click Save as Template and I put over here, I'll call this 20 tick 5-point ATR, right? You can name it whatever you want, right? Click Save and I click OK. Now over here it shows up, right? At least it should. Yeah, right there. Did it show up? Yeah, 20 tick 5-point ATR. So you see how it shows up right there? Okay, now I choose it. So you have to choose the ATM strategy first before placing the limit order. Because if you place the limit order and then change it, it won't work. It'll still think, it'll still use, see how it changes? It'll still use the original when you place the trade. So remember, you have to choose this first, whatever template you have on the ATM strategy, and then place the limit order. That's the first thing. The second thing is, and how I usually do it is I actually place a limit order way above the market if it's a sell, or way below the mark if it's a buy. So I do that in advance. And the reason why I do that is because I like to move the orders as needed, right? So I'm not doing this all at the same time when I see a trade. So for example, I know that we're below this filter here for the Sonic. I know that I'm looking for a short trade. As an example, I'm looking for a short trade. I place this here. I then puts this all the way out of the way. When the signal appears, right, and the signal is going to appear, I then grab it and move it to where I want to be filled. And if I move it just under where the price is trading and left click and drop it, it's going to immediately fill me at the best price possible and without slippage. So it's a little bit of a hack where I don't wait for the signal. I then go to the DOM or the chart trader. I place the trade. I click accept. I mean, look how long that takes. It's like an eternity as a day trader, right? To click accept. Am I doing this right? So I have the ATM strategy already set up. I'm having the order like pending, right? So you can, on the DOM, you could see that it's all the way up here, right? So, I'm just using my wheel to scroll. It's here on the DOM. It's actually up here. And then as soon as I see an order, I'm going to drop it, right? Just drag and drop. So there's a signal. See it there? I drag it. Okay. And I then drag to the target. I drag the stop. Everybody see that? Emmett, you see that? Sean, I think it was. So that's how I do it. That's how I like to do it. Now, everybody does it differently. I really try to avoid market orders unless, let's say that the price, let's say I'm not paying attention, right? I'm answering an email, I'm on the phone, I'm distracted, and I see that this price is maybe way up here, maybe at 56.96.75. I can then go in and click market, right? Because I know I'm getting a better price in relationship to what the original order is. I think that's okay instead of going the route where limit order and so on. So I can click market If I see that this is already above, right, it doesn't matter. I'm getting a better price regardless, right? But under normal circumstances, we know when these orders occur. So we know the Atlas line, we know the trade scalper, we know the at the open, we know the blueprint. We know these orders are about to even the roadmap. We know that the order is going to happen. We're just waiting for the candle to close, or just before it closes, then I can prepare myself. So that's how I use the limit orders to my advantage. Want to learn more? Visit daytradetowin.com and get started with a free member account, which includes access to our trials, including the ABC software. Start learning the right way by using price action and avoid using conventional indicators.